Hey, what's up, Crypto Army? I'm Travis, your crypto newbie, bringing my experiences so you don't have to learn things the hard way. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. None of my content should be viewed as financial advice. If you like what my content offers, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video and turn on notifications so you get notified when I post more content. Today we're going to cover the Safemoon wallet. It's just going to be a quick video explaining how Safemoon wallet works. Depending on when you watch this video, they may have added more features. I will talk about some of the features that they're talking about adding as we go through this. So the more time that goes by, I suspect the more features that are out there. And I hope you enjoy. Here goes the Safemoon wallet review. So here is my phone screen, and we will click on Safemoon to open up the Safemoon app. Now, depending on whether you've already set up the app or not, if this is your first time, it will walk you through the setup process. You can either import from your Trust Wallet or MetaMask, or you can create an entirely new wallet. If you already own Safemoon, my recommendation would be to import your Trust Wallet or your MetaMask rather than setting up an entirely new wallet. Right now, the Safemoon wallet has a lot of limitations on what you can and can't do in the wallet. You really can't buy a lot. You can buy Ethereum, you can't buy Binance Smart Chain. In order to get Safemoon, you need Binance Smart Chain. So there's a lot of limitations. Plus, most of what you have in your Trust Wallet or your MetaMask, you wouldn't be able to see or transfer into the Safemoon wallet at this particular moment. There's not a lot of token support. If you just import your seed phrase, you'll be able to see the tokens that are compatible with the Safemoon wallet at this point while you wait for them to continue the upgrade process. Plus, in version 2 of the token, it's supposed to be a 2% transfer fee. So if you want to transfer from your Trust Wallet or MetaMask into the Safemoon wallet in the future, it would be a 2%. My recommendation would be just to import your seed phrase. That way you have a window into what's on the Binance Smart Chain and save yourself the transfer fee entirely and figure out what's going to happen when they come out with the blockchain version of the token as well. The rumor is that there won't be any associated costs with transferring from the Binance Smart Chain over to the Safemoon chain once they get it completed. Now, inside of here, if you click on ERC20, you've got a drop-down box that shows you the Binance Smart Chain BEP20 or the Ethereum ERC20. For this video, I'm going to stay entirely on the ERC20 because I've got most of my tokens in the Binance side. I currently don't have anything in this side, so it makes it very convenient for doing this video. I'd already transferred my last purchase of Ethereum over to Coinbase wallet so that I could buy other tokens that aren't available in the Safemoon wallet at this juncture. In the future, this will have Ethereum in there and probably some other tokens once they start building those out. Hopefully around the same time, they'll have the ability to have multiple wallets, and then I can do these kind of videos using a new wallet that I create inside of the same app, which is how I'm going to do the Trust Wallet video as well. Now, quick orientation, if I click up here in the corner, this is where I can go to add tokens. So if I click the add, these are the options of what I can add. And you can see Ethereum doesn't have a checkbox. It's automatically going to be in my main screen. And then there's Safemoon, which again is going to automatically be on that main screen. I can add Shiba Inu, I can add SushiSwap, I can add Uniswap, I can add USDC, but it's very limited and there is no way to add a custom token. In the AMA yesterday, they did say that they're working on the ability to do that. That should be available down the road. When they start to get a lot of different tokens in here, you've also got the search button that you can select and search for them as well. That is it for ERC20 tokens that are built into the Safemoon wallet. If that was on the BEP20 side, the list would be a little bit different for BEP20 tokens. So this is going to show you all the ERC20 tokens. Now, if we click the back button, we will go back to this screen, and I will click the wallet button so we get back to the main screen. Now, once we're back on the main screen, the other option we've got up here is the calculate button. Click that, and you've got some very interesting options here. If I click the Safemoon logo, I'm going to get the price of Safemoon, which is convenient because I can go from there and then multiply things out with how many dollars I'm going to put into it. I'm going to go back and hit the calculate button here to zero it out, and then we're going to hit 9, and I'm going to hit the trillion button. And you can see it's a very convenient option since a lot of tokens these days are in the millions, billions, and trillions. So it allows for easy calculations that way. I don't know that any other apps have that particular function, so that's a great option. It's been discussed, the possibility of changing where you long hold and you get the option to change the calculate button from Safemoon to, say, Ethereum, or to change it to, pick your token essentially, so you can get the information for that token and do your calculations that way. It's a great feature. I hope they include that, because I think that will make this calculator even better. The ability to look beyond just Safemoon and use it for other tokens that you have in your wallet, or other tokens that are available in the wallet. Now we will go back to the wallet again. So I click that, and we've got the option for buy, send, and receive. So let's take a look at send first. So in send, we will select Ethereum. Now we have the option of adding contacts. So if you click add contact, and then you can go into the add button up here, and you can see we can name our contact. So maybe it's your son or your daughter or your friend or your parents. You can put their wallet address in here. Make sure you select which network you're talking about, and then you can save the contact. And that contact will always be inside of your wallet as an option for sending whatever token you want to send. That is a relatively new option that wasn't there before, and that is an awesome option. Now let's click back, and we'll hit back one more time. And the other options you've got are to paste in a recipient address. So if it's you're buying something online, you can choose from your contact options. Or let's say you're doing point of sale, you could scan a QR in theory, or a website address, or something that pops up on your screen. You can scan it, and then you can enter the amount of Ethereum and hit send. Or you could, if you know you're going to do half your Ethereum or all of your Ethereum, you've got these built-in options here also. Great options for how to send. Now let's hit back and back again, and we'll hit receive. Now for receive, again, you select Ethereum, and it's going to give you your QR code. I'm going to blur everything out here between the wallet address down in this area and the QR code. And again, it's going to remind you, you are in the ERC20. Don't try to send this to BEP20. Very important not to get those confused. And now we will hit the back button again, and the back button once again. And we're back at the main screen. Now let's click buy. And we'll do $1,000, which is basically a little less than a third of an Ethereum. And then we will select card payment. Eventually, when you're on an iPhone, the Apple Pay will be there as well. So you can see 0.28 Ethereum is roughly what we're going to get for $1,000. Now you can go to Coinbase wallet, or to CoinMarketCap, and look at what the daily exchange rate is, or the moment exchange rate is, and see what it probably should be. Oftentimes there is a difference that ends up costing you money. I know that a lot of other stuff on this particular app uses CoinMarketCap API. I'm not sure where they get the prices from. I assume it's also coming from CoinMarketCap, but I could be wrong. So in theory, this should match CoinMarketCap API if that's what they're using. That's one of my questions down the road is, where do they get the price data? Because the price data that they've got doesn't necessarily match other wallets. But I don't know where they get their data either, but it would be helpful to know where they're getting their price data. So if it's coming from CoinMarketCap, and that way I can go to CoinMarketCap and get a more accurate representation of what I think that estimated price will be. So if I scroll down, it'll be the Ethereum exchange rate, 35.6122 per USD, so it's up a little bit, and then the fees. Typically, these fees are going to be less than what you pay for on Coinbase Wallet. I want to say earlier today it was 45. The difference was I was not going to get 0.28 Ethereum. I was going to get 0.29 Ethereum on Coinbase wallet. So I was going to get more Ethereum for what actually was less money. So they plan on using $1,000 to buy $1,000 in ETH, which means they add the fee to the total. So it's going to be 1,041 when you add up all the different fees, approximately, to get 0.28 Ethereum. The same $1,000 in the Coinbase wallet had higher fees, but it was around $960 to get 0.29 Ethereum. Now, that's where it's important to know where they get this number. And are they low, or is this a low estimate? And you will get a higher number. In my usage, it's been a little bit higher typically, but I've also seen lower as well. So if it's really, really close on what's being predicted between this and a different wallet, I will typically go with this to support the Safemoon community. If it's a big difference, like this morning, we're talking about a $80-ish difference, I'm going to go with the one that's cheapest. $80 is nothing to sneeze at. That's $80 I can put towards some other token. you know, use your money wisely. That's just my recommendation. But that's how I do my purchases. I do a comparison between places that I know have good prices. So if I'm in Trust Wallet, I'm going to open up Simplex, I'm going to open up MoonPay, and I'm going to do a comparison. It gives it a recommendation, but sometimes the recommendations haven't been accurate. So I always open up both just to kind of see how it's playing out, and it can change from moment to moment. If the price deviates, and that's where it helps to have CoinMarketCap or whatever they're using up when you're looking at this stuff. And then I usually have an Excel that's got a link to the CoinMarketCap API. So I can just hit the refresh button essentially and do my calculations on which one makes the most sense. I kind of wish instead of an estimate that it would say this is what you're going to pay. That way you can kind of compare a little bit easier. Because when the estimates are a little off, and sometimes for Trust Wallet, they've been significantly off. Generally, I get more, but that's not always the case. That's one of the things I like about exchange purchases versus wallet purchases, is that you can set market limits. You know, that way you're going to get that price whenever it's available, guaranteed. And you already know the fees. So I'm excited I'll be more excited when Safemoon comes out with the exchange, as long as they've got the ability to do market and limit purchases. So that is their buy process, and those are some of the considerations. So we will hit X. I'm not going to actually buy on this at this particular time. Now, if I click on Ethereum as a token, it's going to show me the graph. And again, you can see CoinMarketCap is where they're getting the API data. Every once in a while, these will freeze, and I think it's a problem with the API where it doesn't show you an accurate number. So you can see here, 3358 is what this is showing. Wire is showing 35, and maybe that's why the prices are different. Because if it was 3338, I should be getting more Ethereum. But you're talking two different parts of the system. So you're talking about CoinMarketCap and then whatever Wire is using to pull their data. And I kind of wish that they were the same. And I kind of wish that it was the better number. So I can get more Ethereum or whatever I'm buying. It should be the most cost advantageous number in there. Now let's close this out. You can change this out too. I'm showing the daily, but you can switch these as well if you want to look at the weekly or the monthly. So you can click those and it will change everything as well. And you can click the settings up here if you want to change to the box graphs. And we will close this out. Now if we go down here, we've got the swap option. So we'll click that. And you can adjust your slippage, your speed. Generally, the speed changes the cost. Slow speed can take a long time. The faster it is for the standard for the speed, the more it's going to cost you. So I usually go with standard. I'm not in a huge hurry. Sometimes you'll end up with timeout issues where it just doesn't go through. But I haven't had that particular problem. If you're buying at a high gas fee period, that's where you run in those kind of risks, so you might want to bump it up to a faster speed. If you select the token here, you'll see there's not a lot of options. You've got wrapped Ethereum, and if I select Safemoon down here, you can see there's even less options. So they don't have a lot of swaps built into the wallet yet. That's a work in progress. Again, the wallet has only been out for a couple weeks. That's why I said it's not necessarily going to do everything that your Trust Wallet, MetaMask wallet, or your Coinbase wallet can currently do. but it does a lot of good things, and they're putting a lot of effort into making sure that this is going to be a good product for us to use. Now, if we click on settings, and I'm not going to dig into the settings, this is where you can change your security, notifications, your currencies. They've got quite a few currency options in there. And we will go back to the main wallet. Now, they do have the top gainers and losers down here, and you can see all and explore these. That's pretty good. I've used that a little bit, but I generally go to the website. If I'm sitting in a car or, on a bus or on a train or something like that, yeah, I might explore this since I don't have my computer with me, but for the most part, I don't. And that is Safemoon Wallet. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments. I do plan on doing a review of the Trust Wallet as well as the Coinbase Wallet. For Coinbase Wallet, I'm actually waiting for a new phone to come in. I plan on buying the Google Pixel that's coming out this month, and that will become my primary phone, and then my current phone will turn into my YouTube crypto phone with wallets dedicated towards doing videos and how-tos. So that is coming. I expect to do the Trust Wallet video in the coming week, and that one should be up since it allows for multi-wallet creation within one app. So that one's a little easier to do than the Coinbase Wallet. Again, if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications so you get notified when I put new content out. Until next time, stay strong with those diamond hands.